We're with Lani Taylor from the SPU women's track team. Lani and the rest of the Falcons getting ready down to Monmouth, Oregon for the GNAC Championships this weekend. Lani in the 200 and the 400. Lani, how are you feeling as we get in? How are you feeling as we get into the really big part of the season here?
I'm actually feeling really good, surprisingly. My legs feel good. I'm feeling really energized, and I'm just excited to go out there and compete.
Okay. The 2 and the 4, I know you like that 400. What are you looking for in terms of times this weekend in the 4?
I hope that my first day I just hit a good enough time to make it to finals, which I know I will. I don't want to burn myself out.
Okay.
And then once I make it to finals, I'm really close. I think I'm second right now in GNAC, so
yes,
trying to at least come for the win and hit a low 55 would be really awesome.
Okay. And how about that 200?
For the 200, I have yet to hit into the 24s. So I think finally getting some really good competition and with my legs feeling really good, I'm hoping that I can get into the 24s and make finals and then even get pretty high up on the podium.
Okay. And that 400, when you talk about just getting into the finals, how fine of a line is it between putting out enough to make it and saving enough to have left for the next day?
Oh man, honestly, the competition's pretty good this year. Not saying that it wasn't last year, but last year it was kind of we kind of know who's going to make it to finals. We know who's going to win. This year, the times are pretty close. So I think just being able to stay in the 56, I think will be everybody's goal.
Okay.
And I think 56 will help me get to finals and will help make me feel good for the next day. Especially with the weather being good, I think that'll definitely help with my energy. And
for a sprinter, how important is that? I mean, it's going to be a little bit warm on Saturday and probably just about perfect on Friday. How big of a deal is that for a sprinter?
That's a pretty big deal. One, it just keeps your body really warm throughout the day, so I don't have to have an hour and a half long warm up, but also at the same time it's kind of scary because the heat does exhaust you. So you have to have an equal amount of time in the sun rather than just laying out there and also not being in the sun and getting cold. So you have to be really smart about your time in the sun, which is super interesting.
Okay. And about that 4x400 relay, it's probably going to be close enough that it might very well come down to that race again. Your thoughts about that possibility?
The 4x4, I've been able to throw down some really good times all season. So although, of course, I always go in nervous because it's the last race and it makes you super tired, I've always been really good at getting the baton and getting the job done. And I think that's also because the girls that I'm going to be running with, we've been training all season and I've got a lot of love for them. I just want to, get the job done for them.
You say you're feeling more energized. Is that just getting later in the season here? Are you kind of feeling in a groove a little bit?
Yeah, most definitely. And then our practices have it's not as intense as they used to be.
Okay.
So I have more days for my body to recover and now it's getting compared to I was kind of hurting towards the beginning of outdoor, and now my body's finally feeling stable. So I think after just going through all of those meets and finally hitting stability, it's great that I'm feeling good at this time of the season.
All right. Well, good luck this weekend. Thanks, Lani.
Thank you.
You bet.